Alright, today's lesson we are going to talk about the pathways in 12F, solving the simultaneous equation by substitution. So the word substitution means that you're going to use an equation or use a number to replace your x or y in a simultaneous equation. The method of the solution by substitution is used when at least one equation is given with either x or y as a subject of the formula. For example, y equals something. We substitute an expression for this variable into another equation. So that's the definitions of solving the simultaneous equation by substitution. So let's look at this example where we have two equations, y equals x take 3 and 2x plus 3y equals 16. So then we have to solve these two. By looking at these two equations, we can see the first one is in a gradient intercept form and y is equal to x take 3. So then y is the subject of that formula. So y is the subject of this formula. What formula? That formula. Y equals x take 3. So this y here is actually the same as this y. Because we have two variables in one equation, that's why we can't solve it. And if we can make the only one variable in the equation, then we can solve it. So the first step is to substitute that y into here. Because y is equal to x take 3, so then what you need to do is use that x take 3 to replace where the y in your second equations. Because y is equals x takes 3, then 2x plus 3y equals 16, and then you substitute that into here where you have 2x plus 3, because that's y and y equals x takes 3. So you need a bracket around that because that's to represent the whole things inside the bracket represents your y. You can't go without the bracket, and that equals 16. So now we have only got one variables in this equation, then we can solve it. So first thing, I have to break down that bracket here. So then I have 2x plus, that means 3 times the bracket. So I do 3 times the x and take 3 times that 3. So it will be 3 times x and take 3 times 3 equals 16. Because that's negative, so then I'll have negative in here. So then I do 2x plus 3x take away 9 equals 16. 2x plus 3x is 5x take 9 equals 16. And I'll move all that negative 9 to the other side, then will become a positive 9. So then 5x equals 16 take plus 9 is equal to 25. Then I divide by both sides by 5 to get rid of that 5 near my x, like what we used to do. Then x will equals 5. So if we solve the x is equal to 5, then we can substitute that x value into the first equation, because that equation looks more better to find y, isn't it? And again, that we substitute x equal to 5 into equation y equals x take 3, then y is equal to 5 take 3, which is equals 2. So we solve our problems. The solution is x equal to 5 and y equal to 2. We got our solution. We actually can do a check for our answer. So firstly, if y is equal to 2, then x is equal to 3. 3 take 5. It does equal to 2. So the first equation is suits. The second one is x equal to 5. So we have 2 times 5 plus 3 times 2 equals, so that's 10 plus 6. It does equal to 16. So it suits for our second equation. That means our solution is correct. So this is about substitutions. You might feel a little bit confused about what I'm doing here, but as you do more practice, then you will get the ideas. So I would like you to do 12F.3, question 1. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, and D. Question 2. A, D, and F. Question 3, which is involved in the fractions, so a bit more complicated. Question 8, B, E, and F. So that's all we need to do for that using the substitution method. Thank you for watching.